You've worked at a casino on the Strip for 5 years. You serve drinks, you deal cards, you make the tourists smile. You're the backbone of Las Vegas, the person who keeps the city alive. And after all that hard work, all those double shifts, you finally saved enough for a down payment on a home. But here's the thing, you can't buy one. Not because you didn't save enough, not because you didn't work hard enough, but because in Las Vegas right now, the housing market has become the cruelest game in the city, and regular people like you're not even allowed to play. Welcome to Las Vegas in 2025, where the city famous for making dreams come true has become a nightmare for anyone trying to find a place to call home. I'm going to tell you a story today. It's not about jackpots or showgirls. It's about how one of America's most iconic cities turned into a housing crisis so severe that families who've lived here for generations are being priced out of their own neighborhoods. And the worst part? Most people have no idea just how bad it's gotten. Let's rewind to 2020. The pandemic hit and something weird started happening in Las Vegas. While the rest of the country was shutting down, people were flooding into Nevada. Californians mostly, selling their million-dollar houses and moving to Vegas, where that same money could buy something much bigger. Between 2019 and 2023, rent in Las Vegas jumped by 34%. Your paycheck, it only went up 14%. Think about that math for a second. Your rent is growing more than twice as fast as your income. The median home price in Las Vegas hit $480,000 in August 2025. That might not sound insane compared to California. But remember, this is a city where hospitality workers, casino employees, and service staff make up the backbone of the economy. The median household income in Las Vegas is about $70,000. To afford a median-priced home here, you need to make $111,000 a year. That's a 56% increase from just 4 years ago. So if you're a single mum working as a cocktail waitress, or a dealer trying to support your family, or even a teacher at a local school, you're essentially locked out. The city you help build every single day, it doesn't want you anymore. Here's where it gets emotional. According to a recent study, Las Vegas residents would have to save for 17 years just to afford a down payment on a house. 17 years. By the time you've saved enough, prices will have jumped even higher. And the cruelest irony, while all this is happening, the city is drowning in empty houses that nobody can afford to buy. Now here's where the story gets really strange. In July 2025, something unprecedented happened. Las Vegas led the entire nation in housing inventory growth. The number of homes sitting on the market without offers shot up 77% compared to the previous year. That's not a typo, 77%. By June 2025, there were 6,192 single-family homes for sale with no offers. For condos and townhomes, that number was 2,564, an 87.6% jump from 2024. So let me get this straight. We have a housing crisis where people can't afford homes. And at the same time, we have thousands of homes just sitting there that nobody's buying. How does that even make sense? The answer is simple and heartbreaking. The homes are priced for Californians, not for Las Vegans. They're priced for remote workers from expensive cities, not for the people who actually make this city run. A home that sits on the market in Las Vegas now takes an average of 55 days to sell. That's 16 days longer than last year. Some luxury homes priced above $1 million have seen their prices drop by 18% because even wealthy buyers are walking away, thinking, this is too much. Meanwhile, starter homes, the ones that regular families might actually afford, hit record highs of $344,737, up 4.5% in a single year. It's like the market created two separate Las Vegas, one for the rich, where prices keep climbing, and one for everyone else, where you're just stuck. Only 19.8% of homes for sale in Las Vegas are affordable to someone making the median income. That means 4 out of 5 houses on the market might as well not exist for the average Las Vegas family. But wait, it gets worse, because the housing crisis in Las Vegas isn't just about prices, it's about who's buying. Since the year 2000, investors have purchased approximately 131,710 homes in the Las Vegas Valley. Read that number again. Over 130,000 homes owned not by families, but by investors. Right now, investors account for roughly 23% of all home sales in the area. Nearly 1 in 4 homes sold goes to someone who already owns 5 or more properties. In the third quarter of 2024 alone, corporate investors spent over $1 billion buying Las Vegas homes. Las Vegas saw the largest jump in investor purchases of any major U.S. city, a 27.9% increase from the previous quarter. And who are these investors? Companies like Starwood Property Trust, which purchased 151 homes in October 2024 for $58.2 million. Companies like Invitation Homes, the largest owner of single-family rental homes in the United States, which bought 264 Las Vegas homes in a single day for $98 million. A 2023 study found that investors own approximately 15% of all single-family homes in Clark County. In North Las Vegas, that number jumps to 25%. 1 in 4 homes in North Las Vegas is owned by an investor who's never going to live there. Here's the scariest part. According to a MetLife investment management report, these companies could own close to 40% of all U.S. houses by 2030. Imagine a future where nearly half of all homes in America are owned by Wall Street hedge funds and corporate landlords. This isn't capitalism. This is monopoly. And regular families are the ones getting pushed off the board. These companies buy up entire neighborhoods, turn them into permanent rentals, and then charge whatever rent they want. They outbid local families who've been saving for years. They can pay in cash, close in days, and they don't care about schools or communities or making Las Vegas a better place to live. They care about profit. Period. Let me tell you what this actually looks like for real people. James Watts is a third-generation Las Vegan. He and his partner Lauren spent months trying to buy a house. Every time they found one they liked, it was already gone. Multiple offers above asking price, often from people who'd never even seen the property. We would go to a house and be like, "Oh my God, it's perfect," James said. Like we're going to put an offer in and then hear from the realtor that 3 offers are already in above asking. About 70% of low-income Nevadans are considered cost-burdened by their housing costs, according to a 2024 report. That means they're spending more than 30% of their income just to keep a roof over their heads. Nevada is short approximately 78,000 affordable rental housing units. That's not a small gap. That's an entire mid-sized city's worth of homes that just don't exist. Service workers, the people who deal cards, serve food, clean hotels, and make Las Vegas possible, are getting crushed. Young professionals can't save for down payments because rent eats up their entire paycheck. Seniors on fixed incomes are watching their rent increase while their social security stays the same. Teachers, nurses, firefighters, the people every city needs to function, are being priced out of Las Vegas. And here's something that should make you angry. Someone making minimum wage in Nevada would have to work 82 hours a week to afford a 1-bedroom apartment at fair market rate. That's more than double a full-time job. You'd literally have to work every waking hour just to afford the cheapest apartment available. Clark County officials admit there's a gap of 80,000 housing units for people below the area median income. The government has poured hundreds of millions of dollars into affordable housing programs. But as one official admitted, trying to spend our way out of the problem isn't necessarily working. You might be thinking, just build more houses. But here's another layer to this disaster. The federal government controls approximately 88% of the land in Clark County. That's right, nearly 9 out of 10 acres can't be developed because they're federal land. Even when the government does release land for development, it moves slowly. Congress passed a Land Management Act in 1998, but the land releases haven't kept pace with the population growth. And when developers finally do get land to build on, they're not building affordable housing. Why would they? They can make more profit building luxury homes for California transplants than starter homes for local families. So you have this perfect storm: limited land, slow government processes, developers focused on luxury, corporate investors buying everything in sight, and regular families stuck in the middle with nowhere to go. So what happens now? The good news, if you can call it that, is that the market is finally starting to shift. With inventory piling up and homes sitting unsold for months, some sellers are being forced to lower prices. Some buyers are finally getting a bit of negotiating power. Mortgage rates have dropped slightly, which could help. Politicians are talking about the problem. Bills have been introduced in Congress to limit how many homes hedge funds can own, though they haven't passed yet. Local governments are trying. Clark County has invested $200 million in affordable housing projects. The city is working on zoning changes to allow more high-density housing and accessory dwelling units. But here's the truth. For every step forward, we're still taking 2 steps back. Prices might soften by 2–4%, but they're still near record highs. A few hundred affordable units get built, but we need tens of thousands. The Las Vegas housing crisis isn't going to fix itself overnight. It took years to create this mess, and it's going to take years to fix it, if we even commit to fixing it at all. Here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just a Las Vegas problem. This is happening in cities across America. Corporate investors are buying up homes in Austin, Seattle, Phoenix, Atlanta, everywhere. What's happening in Vegas is just the most visible version of a much bigger crisis. And if we don't do something about it, if we don't pass laws to limit corporate ownership, if we don't force the development of truly affordable housing, if we don't protect regular families from being priced out of their own communities, then the American dream of owning a home is going to die. Not because people aren't working hard enough, but because the game was rigged against them from the start. Las Vegas built its reputation on the idea that anyone could win big. But in today's housing market, the house always wins. And the people who actually make this city special are the ones losing everything. If this video opened your eyes to what's really happening in Las Vegas, hit that like button and subscribe. Share this with anyone you know who's struggling to find affordable housing, because the first step to fixing a problem is making sure people know it exists. And drop a comment below. What's the housing situation like where you live? Are you seeing the same things happening in your city? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.